What's going on, Pocket Theory? It's your main man, Suds, coming to you from my home office here in Austin, Texas. What are we talking about today? It's the continuation of Pocktoberfest 2024. Light versus dark. Hold on a second. All right, that's much better. Why do I have the lights off today? Well, if you saw my video last week, we talked about my ultimate EDC day kit, the Daywalker. Well, this week, we're getting in touch with the forces of darkness.
The power of the darks.
No, we're not doing Star Wars cutaways during Halloween. We're doing horror films.
We're all afraid of the dark inside ourselves.
Where we're going, we won't need eyes to see.
Okay, that's better. This week, we're talking about my ultimate overnight travel kit, the Night Flight. Whether you're spending the night or taking a flight, the Night Flight is the kit for you. Now, if you're approximately my age, you're gonna remember a TV show from the 80s that used to air on USA Network on Friday nights called Night Flight.
For people who take their rock and roll seriously, Night Flight delivers.
That's where I got the name. It was a crazy show. They played music videos, short films, all kinds of bizarre crap. It was the kind of thing that it felt like a little kid wasn't supposed to be watching it, but if you stayed up late enough, your parents would go to bed and then you could watch Night Flight on Friday nights. I used to love that show, so I decided I would name the kit after it. Let me give you an example. My wife and I are taking a trip to Los Angeles for a wedding. Friday is the bachelor party, Saturday is the wedding. My wife and I fly into LAX on Friday afternoon. We check into our hotel and then I have to rush over to my buddy's apartment for the bachelor party. I check my wife into the hotel and I grab the Night Flight because there's a good chance I'm going to be crashing at my buddy's house, right? This has everything I need inside to survive overnight. In fact, I can probably go 2 or 3 days on this. It's got enough hygiene products on the inside to get me through that much. If I combine it with a kit like my Peace of Mind pouch, I can go damn near a week. Let's take a look at the contents so you can see what's inside the kit. Let's jump into the grisly guts of this kit, shall we? I can't wait to show you what's on the inside. First and foremost, though, I do have this awesome little charm that I got from Traveler's Factory in Tokyo Station when I was visiting Japan. It's this cool little plane that I just replaced the zipper pull with. It's kind of fun. And this is an enamel pin. Here in this front pocket, we do have a Rite and Rain notepad with a little Pocket Theory sticker on the front. You can get those at the Pocket Theory store. And here on the inside is the Night Flight. Behold the glory of this kit. Now, I'm just going to start pulling things out one at a time. Unlike some of my other kits, I did not add any loop tape to the top to add items because I didn't need to. Whatever's clever, right? I have this over here, which is some Mack's earplugs. And of course, I've got that attached to this little loop at the top with a Nite Ize S-Biner. I pretty much have something from Nite Ize in every single kit that I ever build. I love Nite Ize stuff. Inside here is just some earplugs from Mack. If you're sleeping in a hotel room, sometimes there's noise. Earplugs will come in handy, help you get a good night's sleep. In the Maxpedition tag, we've got a Sharpie Mini. When it comes to writing, I have a little Narwhal pen on back up there as well. Right here, what do you got? Toothpaste, Crest. Everybody loves it. Everybody likes clean teeth. Right here, I've got some Tums for antacid, and I've got an awesome travel toothbrush. They just kind of flip out, and now you got a full-size toothbrush. Right here, I've got some O'Keeffe's lip repair. You guys know I love that. I keep that in a lot of different kits. I got a little mustache comb. You got to keep the mustache orderly. Right here, I've got a razor. I shouldn't have to explain that, but anybody who shaves knows how handy that can be. Right here, this looks like it might be lip balm, but it's actually deodorant. You can get these empty containers on Amazon and then just take a full-size deodorant stick and shove this right down inside, and boom, it fills it up with deodorant for you. So you've got lip balm and deodorant to stay fresh. Of course, I've got some tweezers. We all know how handy tweezers can be. Back in the back, I've got some dude wipes and a bar of soap. If you want to take a shower, it's nice to have a bar of soap. Back in here, I've got some SweatBlock pads. These are great antiperspirant pads, so if you're going to go multiple days, rather than relying on showering, you can just use some SweatBlock to make sure that you're not perspiring too much. Here I got a little dental pick. Yeah, that's very handy. A safety pin. I'm not even going to pull that off. You guys know how handy those can be. And then right here, I've got a clutch charger. If you guys don't know about clutch chargers, there's going to be a link in the description. You should check these guys out. They come in very, very handy if you ever need a charger. And then back in here, I've got a little card holder, but instead of cards, I've got some backup cash. I got a little mirror, bing, bang, pow. And then right over here, I've got some wipes, and then I've got some single-use flosses. These little card holders, you can get them on CountyComm, and obviously you don't have to use them for cards, you can use them for organization. And this is just a little Maxpedition MICRO organizer with some decorative flourishes. And that, ladies and gents, is the Night Flight kit. I get a chance to use it a few times a year. Like I said, whenever you're taking a flight or spending the night, take the Night Flight kit with you. I keep the Night Flight close to my front door, so if I ever need to leave the house quickly, I can grab this and go fast. If there's ever an emergency and you think you're gonna spend the night somewhere other than your house, if you're on a flight, if something happens to your check bag but you have a Night Flight kit in your carry-on, you won't have to worry about anything hygiene related for at least a couple days. Yes, at one point there was a little Maxpedition tag here, but I removed that with a seam cutter. I took this Night Flight enamel pin, cut the back off with some snips, and then used Ultra Tack to stick it to the pack itself, and it works out awesome. I love this pin. I love the way it looks. I love my fun little zipper pull. This is definitely one of my favorite kits. It's also one of the most useful kits that I've ever put together, and I had a lot of fun doing it. Why is fun important? Because you need to think outside the box, be creative with your gear, and have fun with your EDC. This is Suds with Pocket Theory.
I am pain.
Carry what you want.